This is the world. It's a crazy place. There's beauty, pain, joy, sorrow, love, hate, kindness, cruelty. If you're alive, you know what I'm talking about. You've experienced these things. Or have you? You see, the world isn't real. Well, it is, but it's not. Let me explain. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Today, let's talk about the world. More specifically, let's talk about how the world isn't real. Yeah, I'm serious. Stay with me here because this might change your life forever. Let me ask you a question. What is green? I mean, really, what is green? Go ahead and answer in the comments section. We'll wait. Did you answer green? Come on, be honest. Do you really know what green is? Sure, you can pick a green crayon from a box and show me that color, but is that really green? How do you know? You see, you don't actually know what green is, you only think you do. Green is whatever your brain interprets as green, and your brain doesn't know green. It only knows electrical impulses, chemical reactions. The greenness you believe you're experiencing is a story your brain tells itself based on the data it receives. And since every other human around you agrees, you assume you're correct. You assume green is green. But what if it isn't? What if your perception of green is completely wrong? And what if, in fact, the only thing you know for certain is that you don't know anything? Welcome to the rabbit hole. Billionaire and entrepreneur Elon Musk has a theory about the universe and, well, it's kind of weird. He believes we might be living inside a computer simulation. Maybe this is obvious to you. To many, it makes sense. Your phone is a simulation. The special effects in your favorite movies are simulations. Video games are obviously simulations. Why wouldn't we live in one too? In 2020, Elon Musk tweeted, "I have been thinking a lot about simulation. If you assume that our universe is a computer simulation, then there should be some hints that it's not real. So far, there are none. So I think the chances of a great civilization like ours not being in a simulation is very low." That got people talking. They agreed, disagreed, came up with their own theories. The idea of the simulation took off, but before Elon Musk ever tweeted his theory, the idea existed in a different form. You see, we've always wondered if we're alone in the universe. Since we began exploring space, since we started looking for signs of intelligent alien life, we've asked ourselves, are we alone? Some scientists say no, we aren't alone. They say the odds of Earth being the only planet with life in the universe are just too small. Others say yes, we are alone. They argue that the distances in space are too great, the conditions needed to support life too unique, the likelihood of intelligence evolving by accident too small. In other words, Earth might be a fluke. We might be alone. Philosophers have grappled with this same question. One of the first to explore the idea was Greek philosopher Anaximander. Around 600 BC, he proposed a theory of an infinite universe. Anaximander believed there were countless worlds out there, each containing its own unique forms of life. His ideas were radical. Back then, most people thought Earth was the center of the universe, the only planet, the only star. Everything revolved around Earth, which revolved around nothing. Anaximander's ideas changed everything. They planted the seeds of doubt, the seeds of curiosity. And centuries later, Greek philosopher Plato explored those seeds. He developed what's now called the allegory of the cave. Here's how it goes. Picture this. You're trapped in a cave since birth. All you've ever seen is the cave walls. You've never seen the outside world. There's a fire in the back of the cave, and because you've been there since birth, you've convinced yourself the shadows dancing on the cave walls are real. You base your entire reality on shadows. Then one day, someone pulls you from the cave and into the sunlight. At first, you're blinded. You squint. You struggle to see anything clearly. You look back at the cave and realize what you once believed to be true was just a shadow play. The real world, though painful at first, was better than the world you knew. Plato said there are two types of people in this world, those who remain in the cave and those who break free and escape into the sunlight. Which one are you? Well, Plato didn't stop there. He explored another idea, the idea that there is a world beyond our physical reality, a realm of pure forms and concepts where everything is perfect. He called this the world of forms. In the world of forms, there is no death, no evil, no pain. It's eternal and unchanging. According to Plato, the only way to reach the world of forms is to escape through the cave. You must leave the physical world behind. You must ignore what you see, hear, taste, touch. Only then can you begin to understand true reality. Okay, so what's this got to do with Elon Musk and simulations? Plato thought that our physical reality was just a reflection of the real reality, the world of forms. He thought our physical world was a shadow of the real world. Fast forward to 1637. French philosopher René Descartes also had doubts about the world around him. He had questions about his own body. Was he really in control of his actions? He had questions about the world itself. Could it be a dream? Descartes began having doubts after reading a book by a mathematician named René Descartes. In it, the mathematician discussed the possibility of dreaming. He described dreams that seemed so real, so vivid, that when he woke up, he wasn't sure what was real and what was a dream. Descartes began questioning everything he knew. He looked at his hands, tried to move them. They moved. Was that proof they were real? What if he was dreaming and moving his hands within a dream? Descartes came up with what he called the evil demon hypothesis. He imagined a demon, a tricksy, evil being whose sole purpose was to deceive him. Descartes realized he couldn't prove the demon didn't exist. He couldn't prove it didn't exist. So he decided to doubt everything until he could prove something was true. He began with the simplest thing, the fact that he was doubting, the fact that he was thinking. From there, he built his reality. He proved everything else through logic and mathematics. Descartes' ideas changed philosophy forever. They forced people to think differently, to examine their beliefs, to question the world around them. Today, those questions continue. Scientists ask, if we can simulate consciousness, is it truly real? Philosophers ask, if we can perfectly simulate a human, what is the difference between that simulation and the human? The answers are difficult, almost impossible to find. But the questions force us to think differently, to challenge our assumptions, to rethink what it means to be human. So what does all of this mean? Well, it means that maybe we don't really know anything. It means that maybe the world around us isn't real, that maybe it's a carefully constructed simulation, a shadow play designed to trick us. The truth is, you can't prove the world is real. You can't prove any of it. There are just some things you choose to believe. And at the end of the day, who decides what those things are? Is it the government? Is it your parents? Your friends? No, it's you. You decide what to believe. You build your reality brick by brick, piece by piece. And that's both beautiful and terrifying. Now here's what's beautiful. You can choose to believe in whatever you want. You can choose your own reality. You can be young forever. You can believe you'll never grow old or sick. You can pretend the world around you is made of green shadows. But here's the terrifying part. By choosing to believe in one reality over another, you affect your life. If you choose to believe you're trapped in a cave, you might never escape. If you choose to believe you're sick, your body reacts accordingly. If you choose to believe you'll never accomplish your goals, you won't. You see, at the end of the day, it's all about belief. It's about what you choose to believe. So here's a question for you. Are you going to believe you're in a simulation, trapped in a cave, a shadow on the wall? Or are you going to believe you're free, that you're capable of amazing things, that you're meant to achieve greatness? Well, we hope you chose the latter. And we know you did because you're the type of person who watches our videos. You're smart, curious, ambitious, determined. You want to change the world, and you're already doing it. Every time you hit the like button, every time you share our videos, you're changing the world. You're helping others become smarter, wiser, better. And for that, we thank you. As always, if you're hungry for more, we hand-picked this video for you to watch next, or head over to our site for more amazing content. See you next time.